do not have 7-Eleven. Okay, so it's a little different. Let's continue. So now we have Alex, okay? Alex is from Taiwan, and he misses the convenience stores in Taiwan. So he's visiting the US, and he doesn't like our American convenience stores as much as Taiwanese, okay? So Alex says, "Where did you get those chips?" "I got them at the convenience store. They have a lot of different kinds." "I know, I like convenience stores, but I miss convenience stores in Taiwan." "Are they different from convenience stores here?" "Yes, you can do more things at convenience stores there. You can even buy train tickets." Okay, so can you buy train tickets at the convenience store?
Yes.
Okay, has anybody ever bought train tickets there? You have? Okay. Is it easy to buy them? You just use the machine, right? Okay. What else? What other tickets can you buy? Concert tickets. Has anybody ever been to a concert in Taiwan? See a famous singer? No? Wow. Me neither. I haven't either. I know Maroon 5 was in Taiwan last year or the year before? Last year. Okay, Maroon 5. I'm really jealous. I wanted to see them, but it was too expensive. Bruno Mars. Do you guys know Bruno Mars? He was here too. There's one person from the US that came last month. Her name is Olivia Newton-John. And she sang, I don't know if you guys know this song, it's really old. She said, "Let's get physical, physical." Do you guys know that song? No, it's really old, okay. So she came to Taiwan and did a concert, but I wasn't very interested in that. But she's from the US. So we have lots of concerts. You can buy concert tickets at the convenience store. Last year or this year, there was a famous Taiwanese singer. She was going to stop singing, and she had one big last concert. Do you guys know her? She was going to stop singing and retire. She was older Taiwanese singer. Yeah, and everybody rushed to the convenience store and online to buy her tickets, and they were, I think, gone in 1 hour. I think that's what the news said. So you can get tickets there. This summer, do you guys know Wubai?
Yes.
They will have a concert in the south, I think Kaohsiung. Yeah, in Kaohsiung. And they're my favorite Taiwanese band. And a lot of people say, "You're so weird, why do you like Wubai?" I don't know, I just like their sound, even though I don't understand what they're singing. I like the sound. So you can get lots of things there. Okay, so let's talk about what is different from Taiwanese convenience stores and American convenience stores, because we have them too, but they're very different, okay? So it says here, convenience stores are different here in America. I know most convenience stores are at... Hi there. Hi, Ryan. Oh. I think you're a student card. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, so they said most convenience stores are at gas stations in the US. So do you know what a gas station is? Where you go drive your car and fill up with gas. And you pay at the gas station, and the gas station is the convenience store. So it's not separate, it's together. And our convenience stores that are gas stations, some of them are very dirty and not very nice. Some of them are nice, but a lot of them are not very nice. And they usually have a worker there that looks like he's been there for 7 years, and it usually has drinks, lots of drinks. You can buy cigarettes, sometimes some food, but not concert tickets. You can't buy train tickets or anything. So not as many things as Taiwan has. Even fresh coffee, sometimes they don't have that either. But in Taiwan, it's like a coffee shop. They have all sorts of coffee you can try, and it's very fresh. But in the US, not very many are like that. So it's a little bit different. And seeing as they're only at gas stations, you can't just go there to buy whatever you need. You usually only go there if you need to fill up with gas for your car. And then you buy some things there. But like trash bags, you know, every area in Taipei has a special trash bag and you can buy there. In the US, we don't have that. So you can't buy anything you need for home. It's just like snacks, sometimes to use the bathroom, and then to fill up your car, which is kind of different. In Taipei, there's a convenience store on almost every corner, right? Wanfang Hospital has one. There's one across from Wanfang Hospital. There's two next to the university. If you go walk down the street, there's probably 4 more. Okay, they are everywhere. It also says some have tables and chairs. People sit there and talk. Many older people like to do that. Is that true? Do many older people like to sit outside the 7-Eleven and drink coffee or something? I think many students do too, right? You hang out with your friends after school, get something to drink, you sit at the tables. I think it's kind of cool, yeah. And they have snacks like tea eggs. Do you guys like the tea eggs? They're like brown eggs that they have. Have you ever tried those tea eggs? Yeah, they're pretty good too. Okay, so they have lots of interesting traditional Taiwanese food too. Okay. The last part here is Taylor and Linda. Okay, so Linda went to the convenience store and got a magazine. Okay, so of course you can buy magazines and games too at the convenience store. So Taylor says, "Where did you get that magazine?" "At the convenience store." "Aren't magazines expensive there?" "No, not really. I just buy drinks or candy bars at the convenience store." "Most people do, but there are so many interesting things there." "That's true. You can buy almost anything at some convenience stores. I usually stop at them when I travel." "Yes, they are very convenient." Okay, so if you're going on a trip to Hualien or Taichung or Kenjing and you're driving, you usually stop at a convenience store at the rest stop to go to the bathroom, get something to eat. Let's say one of your friends accidentally spills their drink in the car. You go and get tissues and stuff. So they have everything you need, even when you're traveling. Okay. Let's see here. What is your favorite snack? What is your favorite thing to eat at the convenience store? You said ice cream. Does anybody like the steamed buns? Or chips? Yeah, chips. Does anybody like those steamed buns? They have meat inside, sometimes vegetables. No, they have a custard or cream flavored one too. It's a box, and it's full of these buns that have stuff in them. Also, what else do they have? Hot dogs. You can get hot dogs. I'm not so sure about the taste. I don't really like the hot dogs there. It feels like they've been there for a long time. But I usually get like pudding, or sometimes I'll get something to drink like, what is it called? Ayu? Do you guys know ayu? Yeah, they have the lemon and ayu. Yeah, I like that too. Okay. So some people say, "You're so Taiwanese." No. Okay. So, that is convenience stores. Okay, so let's get on to talk about food. Okay, so I said at the convenience store you can buy junk food or healthy food. Okay, what are some examples of junk food? What is some junk food we like to eat?
French fries.
French fries. basically McDonald's, right? McDonald's. What other junk food do we like? If you guys go to the night market, often there's some really unhealthy food there. Yeah, bubble tea is the same thing as eating lunch. It's so bad for you, but it's so good. Okay, bubble tea. We actually have bubble tea in the US now. Do you guys know the tea store called Cha Time?
Yes.
Yeah, they are in the US now. So they have Cha Time in New York, and they also have it at the Mall of America, which is the biggest mall in the US. It's close to where I was born, so sometimes I go there. And last year I went and I saw Cha Time. I was like, what are you doing here? But it was really cool. So they have Cha Time at Taipei Main Station. So I went there last weekend, and I was like, oh cool, they're in the US now too. Okay. So bubble tea, there are a lot of drinks that we like that are really not healthy. There's something new at, I think, Coco. Do you guys know Coco? Called Three Brothers or something, San Shongdi. That's pudding, xiancao, and the bubbles. So it's like 3 things that are not really that good for you, and they put it all together, and it just sits in your stomach afterwards, and you don't want to eat anything, but it's good. Okay. Any other junk food that you guys like? I know you guys like to eat. There's a place where you have different types of meat or French fries or vegetables, and you choose what you want, and then you give it to the cook, and they help you fry it. Do you guys know? Yeah, and they help you fry it, so it's everything you want fried. Okay, so I always choose the cheese. There's some places they sell cheese and they'll fry the cheese for you because I love cheese. I love cheese. Okay. So anything fried is bad for you. Cold Stone. I love Cold Stone, but it's also very bad and very expensive. Okay, so junk food. That is junk food. It's not good for you, but we love it. Okay. Healthy food. What is some healthy food we should be eating? Vegetables. I call them veggies. What else? Fruit. Taiwan's fruit is really, really good. Because where I'm from in the US, it's usually very old or it's very expensive. So we don't eat a lot of fruit where I'm from. But the fruit in Taiwan is really good. So Taiwan has a lot of interesting fruit. You have something called a dragon fruit. It's pink on the outside, and the inside is white or pink. And it has the little black seeds. Do you guys know what that is? It's very good for your, I heard it's good for your blood and for your stomach. I'm not sure. There's also something called lychee. Lychee? Yeah, that's good too, but you can't eat too much, right? Or your nose will bleed, right? Okay, I really like that too. What else do you have? Oh, you have something called a star fruit. Star fruit. But I don't see very many people selling star fruit. So I'm not sure. Mangoes. Taiwanese mangoes are super, super good. Unfortunately, I came to Taiwan when I was 16 as an exchange student, and I went to Kending, and I had never eaten mango before. So I had the mango ice, the famous mango ice, and it was really, really, really good, but 1 hour later, I started feeling very strange, and my lips became big like Angelina Jolie, and I started feeling itchy all over, and so I had to go to the hospital. They said I'm allergic to mangoes, so I can't eat mangoes anymore. So, but they were really good, so at least I got to try it once, and then find out I can't eat it anymore. Okay, so fruit is good. Veggies, you have very strange vegetables. You have a long purple vegetable. In the US, we call that an eggplant, but ours is fat and short like this, and it tastes awful. But your eggplant is like this, and it tastes really, really good. So I like your eggplant. Let's see, what else? Healthy food. Rice, is rice healthy? It depends on how much you eat, right? You should only have so much every day. So with healthy food, you have to remember it's not healthy if you eat too much of it. Mangoes, you can't eat too much because they have a lot of sugar in them. Same with pineapples. Vegetables, you can eat as much as you want. Vegetables are super good for you. But fruit, rice, bread, they also have sugars in them that are not healthy if you eat too much, and they can make you fat, actually. So don't eat too much, okay? So this is just something to remember, okay? Make sure you keep your veggies and fruit at least a little bit more than your junk food, okay? So I always have to remind myself every day I have to at least eat fruit or vegetables once a day. Otherwise, I will just keep on getting fatter and fatter and fatter, okay? And I don't want that, okay? Let's see here. Let's try something here. Okay, so seeing as we're talking about food, okay, we're going to play a game. And what we're going to do is you are going to make your own restaurant, okay? So a restaurant needs a name, so your restaurant will need a name. You can give it any name you want, okay? You have to have 6 foods. So you can have spaghetti, you can have soup or salad, pudding, steak, some sort of Taiwanese food, anything you want. Okay, you can even make something new. Okay, so 6 foods. Tell me what is in your food. Okay, if you're making spaghetti, it has noodles, tomatoes, or what is in it. Okay, and then the number 4 is the price. How much for each food? Okay. So if you're selling corn soup, how much for the soup? 60 NT, 600 NT, okay? How much do you want to sell it for, okay? So let me quickly, this how we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. What we will do is you 3 together. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and you 2 together. Okay, and you 2 together. Okay, and then you 2, our team, and then you 2, our team. Okay. So these are your teams. Together you are making a restaurant. Okay? So your restaurant needs a name. Okay. Number 2, you need 6 foods. Soup, salad, or anything you want to sell. Number 3, what is in your food? Okay, what is in it? And number 4, the price. How much for your food? Okay. So I'm going to put up some examples. Okay, I have some pens here. Who else needs a pen? Okay, anybody else need a pen? Okay, and here I have some names of food if you need some ideas, okay? So here it has meat, vegetables, fruit, okay? So you can look at this if you want. I will put it over here. Okay, make sure you share with everybody, okay? And I will put up some examples. Okay, so you can look here, you can touch this if you want and move it. Okay, these are just some ideas, okay, some examples. So you can make pasta, you can make salad, soup, cake, anything you want at your restaurant. Or maybe your restaurant is a cafe. Maybe your cafe just sells coffee, okay? So you can make different types of coffee. So really anything you want to make at your restaurant. So once again, the name of your restaurant. Okay, the name of your restaurant. Number 2, you need 6 foods. Okay, soup, salad, whatever you want, okay? What is in your food? If you make corn soup, what is in the corn soup? Corn, butter, salt, okay, what is in it? And number 4, the price, how much? Okay, 60 NT, 500 NT, okay, anything you want, okay? So be creative, okay? You can make anything, okay? Does everybody understand? Everybody okay? All right? Okay, I will give you guys lots of time, so take your time, go slowly, okay? help spelling something or thinking of some ideas, just let me know, okay?
会这样哦，对。